You can applaud.
Well, the debate took place last night, the second debate um, from the Jamaica debate election with the Jamaica Debate Commission. And I said I want to give another perspective of it. I gave my perspective the last time where I gave it to the PNP. But this one was a bit different. I say this one is a different because what you had some heavyweights in the world play. On the JLP side, which is the government side, you had Dr. Dana Morrison Dixon. She is a minister of Education and Information. There was also Favor Williams. She is the Minister of Finance, and heavyweight Dr. Chris Tufton, Minister of Health. On the PNP side, you had Julian Robinson and also Peter Bunting, who was a brief for security, and Keisha Anderson, new lady on the block. Uh, what can I say? They said to call it, but I'm not going to call it as yet. I want to set out a couple of things if I go through different persons. When I look at Dr. Favor Williams, firstly, I was a bit concerned because as a Minister of Finance, she did not seem to be able to deliver her brief. I don't know what you see about that. She seemed to be a technocrat, someone who is needed in the back room, um, dealing with the figures. She struck me as a very brilliant person, but not able to deliver a brief. And, a couple of times I realized that there was a contradiction between her and Morrison Dixon. Chris Tufton struck me as the de facto finance minister. And you wonder why he was there. He struck me as the de facto finance minister and was able to lay down some effective punches to the PNP. You wonder why he's the Minister of Health. And he seemed to be positioning himself as the new leader of the JLP if the JLP is defeated at the next election. And one I can say is that he was able to deliver his brief. Dr. Dana Morrison Dixon, as I said, I believe there was a level of contradiction between herself and the Minister of Finance a couple of times, in a very subtle way, I must say. And I personally don't believe that Dr. Morrison Dixon, I don't believe Dr. Morrison Dixon believes in what she's doing. Her heart is fully in it. Sometimes she strikes you as an AI in a way. And I don't believe that it's like she's doing a job and she's doing it very effectively as a way. In regards to the opposition side, Dr. Well, Julian Robinson, I'm calling him Doctor. He was a master at the delivery, raising his voice to gain attention to the undecided. And he came across as a star boy of the debate. And why I say raise his voice? Because Julian is a very soft-spoken gentleman, really. And for him to raise his voice, you wonder, why did he raise his voice? And who was he trying to reach? And then you think about the fact that there are many people who are watching this debate. There are many people who are hanging on it because the undecided are the ones to watch, not the die-hard PNP or die-hard JLP. They'll never change no matter what. And I'm sure after my review of this, you'll have PNP say what their views are, JLP say what their views are. Objectivity sometimes doesn't come into play. But I believe very much that Julian Robinson was able to effectively lay the punch. And I'll give him the A plus for being the star of this actual debate. The man of the match? I'll say give Julian Robinson as the man of the match. Peter Bunting, I would say he was low-keyed, but he gave some key blows in regards to Financial Investigation Division with Dennis Chung. He made his point and he set out some information which maybe eyes got rolling. So, wow, what can I say? But Dr. Chris Tufton came and hit him and said, careful with what you're saying and blah, blah, blah. I guess you're going to wonder if there's going to be some lawsuits coming out. But nevertheless, he played it very effectively as well. Keisha Anderson. Now, what I say about Keisha Anderson is a bit like Sophia Fraser-Binns. Keisha Anderson is a new kid on the block. And I think it's a master stroke by the PNP in a way to appeal to the youth, because there's a saying that the JLP have got the youth locked, but the PNP with Sophie Fraser-Binns and also with Keisha Anderson is actually relating to the youth, and there are new persons on the block, new persons that we don't know, and it's good to hear what they have to say. So those are my views in regards to this, and this is just a quick video which I did. There's another video which I did last night, and my longer views are shown. But I got some takeaway. My few takeaways, and maybe key one is we always hearing of corruption, and they will talk about FinSac, and what I'm seeing is that if one party raises corruption, then the other party come back on issues of corruption, right? So therefore, lick for lick, fire for fire. If you go there, I can go there too. Don't go there because I can go there. But what is not coming through is a collective understanding and solution when it comes on to corruption, right? What are they doing to stem corruption? Many people say money come from IMF, it gets siphoned off. Money come from there, so it gets siphoned off. What can be that accountability that can deal with that area? So another point I want to say just came to me a while ago is who do you believe was addressing the nation? Who do you believe was talking to the people? Yeah? Who do you believe was resonating with the people? Think about that for a second. And don't think about appealing to your diehard bases. Who was appealing to the people? And I would want to say that the PNP seemed to be more wanting to appeal to the people and talking to the people, seem a bit more passionate, seem a bit more hungry. Somehow I think that the JLP have a sense of maybe, could I say, permit me to say, entitlement. Because after years in a particular office, one would think that they own it, they believe in it, and this is theirs. But hey, it could be a new order, it could be a new day. But guess what? Who is going to make the difference? Is the diehard, not the diehard, the undecided. The undecided are going to be the ones that is going to decide. So I give this as an edge to the PNP. Not the same edge as I gave the PNP at the last one with Samuda, but I gave the PNP an edge little over the JLP in this occasion. So thank you for that. And let me hear your views and comments. And I'll be looking and forward and listening to. I will be listening to the next debate with the heavyweights, the prime minister and the opposition leader, who is going to take home the bacon. When is the fat lady going to sing? On September the 3rd. What can I say? Thank you very much. Peace out. God bless you. Bye-bye.